I bet I drill a clean hole in somebody today.
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we have a very interesting development. You know, the Tekken World Tour is kind of over. The major tournaments are all done, but there is still some local and like TNS style online tournaments that is still going, doing their thing, just keeping the players active, happy, and giving them something to watch. One of those tournaments is this one. Breakout Esports Solutions. They had a tournament that happened just a little while ago, and they actually had someone, a mysterious player unknown to basically the larger player base, show up to their tournament and was cheating. And the cheating was so blatant, was so obvious to where this person was disqualified mid-match. I know Shinblade, a person who was also participating in this tournament and who faced this guy in a match. He is working on a video at the same exact time. I'll link his channel in the description so you guys can go see his opinion on this subject as well. But I'll just give you guys a little bit of information about this guy, and we'll also check out some of his matches. So here you can see his Wank Wavu. This is the name he goes by. 52, I'm not going to say that. His alternate name is Sach13. Whenever the developers decide to ban people in the next update or whatever, I'm sure this guy will get wiped away because getting disqualified in the tournament is no small thing. This person plays Leo, Brian Ferry, Falkenram, and King. Now, when you look at this person's win versus loss ratio, usually for cheaters, they have way more wins than they do losses, but this guy here is pretty even. You can see that this tournament had 55 people that entered in. This cheater, Sach13, made it all the way to top 8 before being eliminated. But you can see that Sach13 came in 5th place, obviously disqualified, so he's not getting any money or any rewards or anything. He won 4 times, lost twice. This guy was able to take down Chris, Genomi, Nero, and Wreck Fire, all while using cheats. This person also has a Twitch account, which is offline. He has a Twitter, which is basically on lockdown. So at the time of recording, this guy is currently going into hiding. So right off the back, you guys are going to notice that this person is lagging a lot. And the commentators will say this. They will say like, oh, this guy's still lagging. He hasn't fixed the issue. He threw his PC under the water. This is something that some type of cheaters do, where they lag the game. So basically you can't do your inputs, but then they're still gaming away. I actually faced an Alyssa player who was doing this, intentionally lagging the game during my combos or during moments where they were like punishable. They would do like a hell sweep into lag so I can punish them. So this Leo is kind of like utilizing a little bit of that as well. This is the final couple of seconds of this match to qualify for top 8, and look at this. The Marizaru is doing her combo, and then the lag comes in, drops the combo. Leo gets behind and then kills. Big yikes. Now this is where we enter the top 8, and you can see Sach the cheater's next opponent is Shinblade. Now something you're going to notice about this match quite immediately is that the lag is all gone. But just because the lag is gone, it doesn't mean that things is fair. This person suddenly becomes a god at predicting these lows and making Shinblade suffer. Look at that low block. And then now Shinblade is going to get up, counter hit, another low, block, and launch. Now, the funny thing about this low in particular is that there was a content creator on Twitter who posted a clip talking about whether or not this low is reactable.
Moves like this, is this move reactable to y'all? This move reactable? Be real. Nigga said, yeah, that shit is not fucking reactable. Everybody knee now, huh? And y'all keep saying I'm unk. My reaction time is godlike.
That conversation got so big to where even Maximilian commented on it. So the fact that this Leo player is blocking this low every single time is crazy.
My reaction time is ass. I mean, good.
Another block on the low. Like, that's immediate crouching right there.
Read the low twice, but just got up a little too.
The commentator said read the low twice.
Yeah, and also one of my favorite.
Crouched under that high right there. You see that high crouch? Now, at this point in the match, the commentators are starting to see that this guy is reacting to everything. Listen to what they say.
You saw 2 different ducks on the down 4-1-1, just getting caught on timing there.
Shinblade finishes his combo. He runs up, and then he does this mid, and then look at the high crouch. And then immediate jab interrupt. The fact that this is on a new character as well is kind of crazy because yes, I know there's a lot of people who's probably labbing his character and trying to see what she's capable of, but to demonstrate this level of shutdown on a character that released like 2 days ago is kind of crazy, bro. Now, I wonder if Shinblade is catching on to this, because you can see Shinblade is changing up the way that he's playing the game. Even the commentators are picking up on Shinblade's changing his style. You can see Shinblade playing a little bit more defense, and once again, big block on the low, right? You know, it looks like he's testing the waters, right? When you're going up against a cheater and you realize that they're cheating, you're going to start to do things to see, like, is this person really cheating? And that mid poke over and over into that low seems like Shinblade was trying to test this guy and see what he's doing. Now, notice the score is 1-0, but instead of going immediately into a match, Shinblade chooses not to rematch. Now, I'm skipping ahead, right? You can see me skipping ahead. 75 seconds has passed, 90 seconds, and they still have not started the match. So here, they're going back into the match now. They took probably about like a 3, 4, 5 minute break. So you can see Shinblade is in immediate control of this match, but then the first time he does a low, what happened? Crouch immediately and then launch. Now, at this point, the match is fully swung in the favor of Leo. Did a big combo, got Oki at the wall. Shinblade is probably scratching his head right now. Another low, perfect low, blocked immediately and launched.
Catch every low.
Even the commentators just said it, catch every low. Shinblade is standing around. I wonder why he's standing there.
Ah, the King Ray defense.
The King Ray defense.
Crouched under right there.
His winner's life right now.
So here you can see this is the start of round 4, and Shinblade goes for the first low in about, I want to say, 2 rounds. He hasn't did a low in 2 rounds. And look what happens when he does his first low. Immediately block, and the guy tried to launch. He doesn't know the frames of that move. It's -14, not 15. So Shinblade is able to block. But you can just see here, right? Another low there. Shinblade still jabbing. Shinblade is only jabbing at this point. So this is the final moments of game 2. You'll see the Leo player hit Shinblade in a counter hit and then kill him there. Now, after that match, Satch13 is no longer seen in the tournament. He is disqualified, and Shinblade is allowed to go on to winner's side, and his next opponent is Zatch. Now, as I was looking through this person's account, I noticed that they competed in many tournaments. This person has been competing since April 2019, coming from Puerto Rico. A lot of these tournaments are online, and I'm noticing that he is disqualified from some of these other online tournaments. You can see the one that happened today, right? He has another disqualification here on page 3. This is from a TNS tournament. He has another disqualification here on page 4. This is from Tekken 8 singles at Winter Clash 2025. He has another disqualification here on page 5. This is from First Attack in 2024. He has multiple other disqualifications from King of Christmas 2, Tekken Dominican Monthly. He has another one here on Dojo at Pulse TV Dojo. This guy is collecting disqualifications like infinity stones at this point. He has a disqualification from ICFC. This goes all the way back to Tekken 7, and then also another event from Tekken 7, Buff Your Hurt Box. I don't know how many disqualifications that was, but it seems like this guy has been disqualified from every major online tournament. This guy's start.gg account needs to be shut down immediately. His Tekken account needs to be clapped up immediately. And if Steam can get involved as well and take down his Steam profile, that would also be very helpful. Players who have a reputation, a long history of cheating, you got to come down on those guys hard and make an example out of them.